I'm Buster. Buster Scruggs.
Buster Scruggs.
Yep.
Seeing the 2018 release of the Coen Brothers film, Buster Scruggs, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, I was looking for something to be throwing down. I had never seen the movie, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, before. It's like 7 years old now. I saw it for the first time just a few weeks ago. I thought it was a movie about this cat, Buster Scruggs, since the name of it, is Buster Scruggs. And Buster Scruggs turned out to be a bigger-than-life character, someone that you wanted to see what was going on with, and they destroyed him in the first part of the movie. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Why don't you change the name of it? Hitman, you got any idea what's going on with that?
Yeah, I was excited about the movie at first when his character died off early.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that. And then you trying to catch up and think about, well, what is I thought he was going to go through some of the movie challenging different guys. Maybe he was going to die at the end. But I expected to go a little bit longer. You were like, then all of a sudden, like, oh.
Yeah, right in the beginning.
Yeah, then you're trying to get into these other scenes.
Yeah.
And you're not quite into it.
I think you described it perfectly. Yeah. You described being deflated. And I think it's exactly what happened in that, V.
Yeah, that's true. This was my first time seeing the movie. And definitely when I saw the beginning and I saw Buster Scruggs, I thought this was going to be the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
But then in a few minutes, he was dead.
Yeah.
And he did not show up in any more of the ballads. But
what do you think that was all about, doing that?
I think they were trying to introduce or show Western culture.
Yeah.
And showing that the hero dies sometimes.
Movies like that, you have a pattern. And the pattern is you can have the guy, the hero or the heroine get killed in the beginning of the movie. But usually when that happens, they go back to the movie and work their way up through the person's lifetime. They don't just erase them and go on to something else. Yeah. This thing, when they erased them, went on to some silly little nobody want to see them other stories. I think people watch the other stories because they were hoping to see Buster Scruggs come back. Yeah. So they watched the other little stories that followed.
Yeah.
They killed off Buster Scruggs, and then he had a series of little stories behind it, vignettes, short stories. And you're waiting for Buster Scruggs to make an appearance in at least one of these.
You didn't care whether he was a criminal or not. It's just like you watching criminal movies like Scarface. Wanted him to get away. You know he was wrong, but you still wanted him to get away with it a little bit.
Right. Same thing with The Sopranos.
It was interesting. You wanted it to last a little bit.
Yeah, V.
Yeah, and they showed different through the other ballads. They showed him or outlaws, and that's what it was concentrating on, outlaws. And I guess Buster Scruggs was supposed to be the beginning of seeing those ballads.
Buster Scruggs was Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc?
You don't kill Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I know.
It was. So what are they trying to prove with this? I think they had a very clever plan. They knew that the audience would want to see more of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah. Buster Scruggs.
Yeah. So they watched these other little short stories that follow the demise of Buster Scruggs, with the audience members hoping to see Buster Scruggs again. V, what do you think of that analysis?
Yeah, I could see that, definitely.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Is that why you continued to watch?
I continued to watch because I was under the anticipation that Buster Scruggs was going to come back in one of those.
See? Yeah.
And then at the end, the last one, he did not show up in any of the others except the beginning. Yeah. I was disappointed. I felt like I wasted my time.
Could they be saying that the resurrection is not true? Could they be saying that the resurrection really doesn't exist? Could that have been the real reason what they were trying to get back to?
Could have been. Could have been.
Hitman, weren't you waiting for Buster Scruggs to come back?
Yeah, or get some justification why he got his shot in the head.
some way, shape or form, you were looking for more interaction with Buster Scruggs.
Well, we did see one thing in the film. He was flying away with some angel wings. And who said he was going up to heaven in the first day?
Right. He was an outlaw, so who said he was going?
They had been going to New Jersey.
All of a sudden, the angel said, okay, we'll take it for a little bit right now.
And he's going up. Yeah.
So you see the implication there, right?
Yes.
And the funny thing about it is I had not seen the real implication of what they were getting at with that movie because we all watched it. Yeah. And I think everybody's reaction, if you feel the same way that we did, you watch the movie, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, you thought it was going to be all about Buster Scruggs, but it wasn't. You wanted to see that bigger-than-life cowboy. You wanted to see that, and it wasn't about Buster Scruggs, but that's what you thought it was. Put a comment down there. Let us know how you were feeling about that. Were you disappointed? My initial reaction to the movie was being, kind of pissed off because I wanted to see more Buster Scruggs. Now that I think that maybe the Coen brothers are trying to make a larger point, a deeper meaning to it, I don't feel as judgmental or as offended by it as I did. I do think that they were very clever and how did they hook people into watching the movie? Because everybody's looking for more Buster Scruggs, but nobody to get them. I think it was very clever. V?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree. Yes. Mm-hmm. The movie held our attention until the end.
Yeah, because you was looking, weren't you?
I was.
We all were.
I was looking.
We all were. Put your comments in the comment section. Share this with us if you were feeling that way. Hitman?
Yeah, I think it kept your interest up throughout the movie.
Yes.
So, you was always on the edge of your seat expecting something.
Yes.
And hoping.
Yeah, and hoping. So you got to watch the whole movie.
But they dashed your hopes. It never happened. How you feel about having spent that time waiting for more Buster Scruggs and not getting Buster Scruggs? Do you feel a letdown? Are you angry about it? What's up?
I feel a little bit of letdown, but I'm not angry about it. It's just a movie, I don't want to involve my life around that crap.
Very good. V?
Yeah, I'm not angry, but I was disappointed in the movie because the beginning started one way and the ending was totally different. Totally different. I did not see Buster, and that's the name of the movie, Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, I mean, it is the name of the movie.
Yeah. So why don't I see more of him? More than 10 minutes of.
Yeah, that's a reasonable question.
Yes.
Reasonable question. Well, I think that it's something we can think about here. I think the Coen brothers were trying to make a point behind all of this. Exactly what the point is, I don't know. I think it was very clever of them to put it together the way that they did. This way, they would reel in the viewer to watch this thing until the end. I think that the reviews, if there were any reviews talking about how positive the movie was or whatever, I think part of that was, payoff, some hype, and they put it all together. Bottom line is they were clever to put this together with it. They did. Keep in mind or consider the resurrection on this one. I think this was more than meets the eye on this one right here. This is the C Show, baby. We're back.